let me be very clear. If you want real success, you have to put success before love, before relationships, before women, before everything. I'm not saying women are the enemy. I'm not saying love is bad, but love at the wrong time can destroy your life. A relationship before you've built yourself can ruin your destiny. Most men fail because they chase comfort before conquering their mission. They want the soft life before they've survived the hard life. And here's the truth: when you start chasing love before success, you end up building your world around someone else instead of building your world around your purpose. And when you lose that person, your entire world collapses. Listen, as a man, your mission comes first. Your grind comes first. Your purpose comes first. That's not just advice, that's survival. If you don't lock in now, you'll be stuck. Later, you'll be sitting there broke, bitter, and blaming everybody but yourself because you wasted the years you should have been building on chasing feelings. And let me tell you, feelings fade. Feelings lie. Feelings will tell you to relax when you need to work. Feelings will tell you to spend when you need to save. Feelings will tell you to stay when you need to leave. And if you live by feelings, you will die with regrets. But purpose lasts forever. Purpose gives you identity. Purpose gives you strength. Purpose gives you a reason to wake up when life is breaking you down. That's why I'm telling you, build first. Build the life. Build the money. Build the mind. Build the habits. Build the man you were born to be. Because here's the secret: when you build that man, the right woman will find you. You won't have to chase. You won't have to beg. You won't have to lose yourself trying to impress someone. You will attract someone who respects you because you respect yourself. Someone who sees your value because you built value. But if you skip this step, if you put love first, you're in trouble. Because relationships without stability breed resentment. Love without leadership breeds chaos. And leadership comes from purpose. Leadership comes from discipline. Leadership comes from success. Women don't respect words, they respect action. They respect a man who knows where he's going and won't let anyone pull him off that path. They respect a man who can say, I want you, but I don't need you. I need my purpose more. That's power. That's confidence. That's what makes you unstoppable. So listen to me, don't sacrifice your dreams for a relationship. Don't give up your mission for temporary comfort. Don't choose a short-term feeling over a lifetime of fulfillment. Because the truth is, if you build your success first, you can have both later. You can have love without stress. You can have romance without regret. You can have a partner without losing your purpose. But if you chase love now, you might end up with neither: no success, no purpose, no respect, no peace. You want to be a king. Act like one. Kings don't build kingdoms for someone, they build kingdoms for themselves, and then they share it with someone worthy. But you can't share what you don't have. You can't lead when you're lost. You can't provide when you're broke. You can't protect when you're weak. So stop chasing love. Start chasing discipline. Start chasing mastery. Start chasing the life you know you're capable of living. Because the truth is, when you build that life, you'll never have to worry about love. It will find you. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay hungry. Success first, love later. Asterisk. You have to understand something. Love is not a strategy. Love is not a plan. Love is not what makes men great. Purpose is. Mission is. Vision is. Men fall when they make feelings their foundation instead of making discipline their foundation. Do you know why most people never build the life they dream of? Because they spend their best years distracted. They spend their prime years chasing someone to complete them instead of completing themselves. They give their time, their energy, their money to relationships that don't last. And when it all falls apart, they look back and realize they could have been something. They could have built something. They could have changed everything, but they didn't. And now they live with that pain for the rest of their life. Don't let that be your story. Right now, You are in the most critical time of your life. This is the time to grind. This is the time to learn. This is the time to build. This is the time to become the man you were destined to be. You cannot afford to waste this season. You cannot afford to throw away these years because you wanted attention. Attention doesn't pay bills. Attention doesn't create freedom. Attention doesn't build a legacy. Focus does. Discipline does. Sacrifice does. Every minute you waste, scrolling, chasing, begging for validation, is a minute you'll never get back. And time is the one thing you can't buy. You can get more money. You can get more opportunities. But you can never get more time. So what's it going to be? Are you going to live for the now and die with regret? Or are you going to sacrifice the now and live with freedom? Because that's what this is really about. Freedom. Freedom to live life on your terms. Freedom to wake up when you want. Go where you want. Do what you want. Freedom to take care of your family, your parents, your future kids without stress. Freedom to look in the mirror and respect the man staring back at you. That's what success gives you. But that freedom costs something. It costs your comfort. It costs your excuses. It costs the old version of you. It costs saying no to what everybody else is saying yes to. It costs being the odd one out. It costs being the guy who doesn't go to every party, who doesn't spend money on every trend, who doesn't waste energy on every relationship. And here's the thing, most people aren't willing to pay that price. Most people want success and comfort. They want greatness and pleasure. They want a life of luxury without a life of discipline. It doesn't work like that. You don't get to have it all without giving it all. And if you don't sacrifice for what you want will become the sacrifice. That's the law of life. So stop telling yourself you can balance it all when you haven't even built the basics. Stop telling yourself you can chase love and chase success at the same time when you're still broke, still lost, still trying to figure yourself out. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't lead from a broken position. And if you think love will fill that hole in your soul, you're wrong. That's not her job, that's your job. That's why so many men end up bitter. They think a woman will fix their brokenness, but all it does is expose it. And then they blame her. They blame life. They blame everything but themselves. Don't be that man. Be the man who owns his life, who builds his life, who takes responsibility for his life. And listen, I'm not saying you can't have love. I'm saying earn it. Earn it by building yourself. Earn it by mastering yourself. Earn it by creating a life so strong that anyone who steps into it is blessed because you exist. That's what real men do. They build before they bond. They create before they commit. They conquer before they care. That's the code. That's the standard. And if you live by that standard, you'll never be desperate. You'll never be weak. You'll never settle. You'll choose from a place of power, not a place of pain. So make the decision right now. No more wasting time. No more giving your energy to things that don't matter. No more living for validation. From this day forward, you live for purpose. You live for greatness. You live for something bigger than yourself. And when you do that, when you put success first, everything else, love, respect, legacy, all follows. But you've got to earn it. You've got to be willing to do what 99% of men aren't willing to do. You've got to be willing to suffer now so you can live later. You've got to be willing to sacrifice now so you can shine later. You've got to be willing to walk alone so you can lead many. Because this isn't about women. This isn't about relationships. This is about who you become. This is about the man you are 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And that man is watching you right now, asking, what are you doing with my life? Don't disappoint him. Don't betray him. Don't kill the future for temporary pleasure. Protect it. Build it. Live for it. Because at the end of the day, love is beautiful, but freedom is better. And if you build your freedom first, you can have both. If you don't, you might lose both. So the choice is yours.
thing that I learned
Success
is,
first,
like,
love
enjoy
later.
the moment.
No
Enjoy
excuses,
the moment.
no distractions,
Live the moment,
just
because
purpose,
you don't know
discipline,
what's gonna happen
and
tomorrow.
domination.
Past is past,
The world
never
is
come
yours,
again.
but
The
only if
present
you
is
lock
the
in
best
now.
gift that we have in our
Asterisk.
life. The present.